He's a 6-time Pro Bowler and 5-time first-team All-Pro selection. He is 3rd all-time in receiving yards and receiving touchdowns and was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2018. He is regarded as one of the best wide receivers of all time. He is also an avid pickleball player. Introducing
T.O., baby, what's good, man?
What's happening, man?
T.O. was good.
Good.
happening?
Thanks for coming and joining the show, man.
Hey, thanks for showing up, Mase. Glad to have you.
T.O., last time I saw you, you fouled me crazy.
Oh my God!
I'm so happy.
Here we go
I am
with this.
so happy
Same energy.
that everybody's in the same room. Because, good, let's share with our audience. I remember something. This was a couple seasons ago on the show, and May said T.O. might have broke his...
Knocked my teeth out.
Yeah, and then when I see T.O. in Colorado...
He didn't know that. He didn't know it, though.
Oh, when I see T.O. in Colorado, he was like, tell Mace stop fucking lying. So now everybody's in the same room. Mace, what happened when you was playing basketball with T.O.?
Well, he probably don't remember we was playing at Crunch. You remember playing at Crunch?
I play in Buckhead.
Yeah, when they had Crunch. That's so long ago. But I remember it because I almost lost a tooth for that.
What you hit him with?
That usually happens.
T.O., he was a wild boy back then. He was jumping up, getting rebounds all while. He did something like that, and I was almost knocked out. That's where the blood.
That usually happens when you have non-basketball players or on the court. That's usually what happens. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Okay. You still?
Yeah, it was one of those. You know how nigga try to clear a rebound.
Okay.
He thought he was in the NBA.
Some Charles Oakley
yeah,
shit
he
with
thought
you?
he was in the NBA.
Okay, we was just talking about.
Well, I thought I was in the NBA. What does he think? What did he think he was doing?
That's the question. I don't know what Mace. I don't know what year this was. Mace used to be all right. I don't know if this was.
That was 99.
It was like 99, 2000 in the late.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was still in the glory.
Okay, I'm just asking. I didn't know, but I know
films are great.
I know you've been persistently talking about this foul that T.O. had.
Right, that I have no recollection of.
Yeah, because when I brought it up to him, we see each other a few times a year in Colorado, and you should have seen T.O.'s face like, fuck out of here. What's him man talking about?
What is
we both cooking,
I don't know about you,
bro. He said he don't even remember.
You were cooking,
Yeah.
You mean you were cooking before you got to the on the stove cooking?
Let me tell you something, the way PTSD works is you lose memory on stuff you don't want to remember.
I guess that's what it is.
Period that niggas don't remember was crazy,
Okay, so we're going to get into...
quick before we start again, because I know we have some times to get to.
Yeah.
We have Michael Irvin on our show every week. How much better are you than Michael Irvin? Like, we know you're like, is it a big difference between you and Michael?
It is. I mean, statistically, yes. I mean,
yeah, we know statistically.
Yeah, does he have more Super Bowl rings than me? Yeah. I mean, that's a given.
Yeah.
But
he has
a total of like 65 touchdowns. I probably eclipsed that. I don't know what year I did, but I mean,
make it long.
Tremendous athlete. He was part of a great dynasty of a team. You got like a three-headed monster with him, Emmett, Troy.
Aikman, yeah.
Obviously, that defense was like stellar. You got all those guys on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, they had a great team.
I didn't ask you that, T.O. How much better are you than Michael?
I mean,
is this a dumb question?
No, it's not a dumb question. Like I'm.
Michael Porter, like
it's a gap in there.
Yeah.
Again, he played with a lot of passion. So did I. I mean, again, if you look at just roll the tape when
what I'm saying is, see, this is the thing, and I like the answer you give him because you play for Cowboys and been politically correct answer. Like
I ain't gonna give you no PC answer.
Listen to me real quick, because what I'm saying is, like, the gap between me and Mace basketball when we growing up is crazy. I'm not gonna be politically correct.
Right.
The gap is crazy. Pause. So that's what I was trying to see.
I let him be better so we can win. You see me right now, Pete? I mean, I'm wearing glasses. I'm letting them win.
Listen, no,
that's how we win together. If I shine too much,
listen,
then we won't win together.
Mace was better than a lot of niggas. This is what happened for my opinion with Mace. My opinion. And Mace gonna say he's better than me. This is my brother. My opinion is this. Mace, to Tommy was 13, 14, probably was like top He better than me too, top 5 in the city. He went back to Jacksonville. I don't know what happened once he left Harlem. When he left Harlem, something happened. It was Mase, Marquis, Nate, Odie, the Young Life, Pop left here, Pop, God bless the dead, and he left the city, and I don't know what happened down there. He might have been playing another sport, but I just want to know, because I'm going to play this back for Mike.
Well, I think
with Stat, because she says this.
Yeah.
You should be making money but we shouldn't be in this situation. But then she says if she's going to look for a crib, let you be the alpha male. And then, but no, you hear this shit? She's gonna look for a crib, and the nigga don't want to. He kind of passive. Not saying he a passive nigga. He just one of them niggas like, I ain't got nowhere to stay, so I ain't gonna argue with you. And she says, I'm getting this crib, and he be like, okay, let's do it. Now she don't even like you for agreeing with her on the crib, murder. You hear this shit? The nigga ain't got no choice anyway. So now if he be like, all right, I'll just move here because even though I don't like it, I'm not gonna say it. In her eyes, he a sucker already. So now he a sucker for agreeing, and he a sucker for not having no money. So if you don't have no money, don't waste your time with that. That's just basically what it's saying. You've been on this show several times saying you're not fucking with the help, you're not fucking with a garbage man, you're not fucking with a librarian, you're not fucking with a nigga who cleaned the plane. You've been on this show on the record several times saying that if you're part of the what's that shit called, Nick? First response team, she's not fucking with you. She's not, that's just basically it. And she said that. Now to answer the question, because I know we run out of time, and y'all both everybody on the panel made some great points. I'm going with what Mase said when I say this. You have to pick out the key words. The key words, we agree, murder, it's a celebration because we don't agree. But you part of the pool party as well. So I was just waiting for you. You know the times
it was.
Yeah, I'm part of the pool
party. They get real irritated. Niggas always get mad with the person that ain't do nothing. Yo, you stay out of this. It's just like some Harlem niggas. Yo, mind your business, yo. You ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I was just trying to see where you was going, what you was part of the pool party.
Yeah.
You told me how the marketing meetings went. I was like, I don't know where you going with this, but yeah, this is kind of like it's kind of like it's not similar, but it's the same kind of thing like Rudy Gobert vibes the other day. Like, nigga chokes you for no reason, but you want to be rough with a white boy who dunked on you. Well, what are we doing? Like, yo, the nigga who choked you, this is crazy we talk about the same nigga. Trey Moss on the tail actually like, a couple years acting crazy with niggas.
Or no.
Hold on
Just
real
curious.
quick. Hold on before Mike answers that question, because I've seen a lot of people mad at you saying you're not asking the question the right way.
Okay.
They're saying that he wasn't even living there.
Okay.
And he was paying half the rent. I didn't know that last week when we was talking. Did you know that?
Nah, but my answer.
Your answer still stands.
Yeah, but he wasn't even living there. But
he shouldn't have been.
Mike, would you split the rent or no?
No, I'm not going to split it.
Okay.
No. I'm going to pay the full rent. I'm going to pay the full rent. You see what I'm saying?
Do not edit, Mike. They're not letting you cap no more.
It's on the time. It's on the time. Yo, my philosophy holds true. You know, I'd rather pay rent on the front end than lawyer bills on the back end. You see what I'm saying? So we gonna stay tight like that. Rent gonna be $2,000-$3,000 a month. Lawyer bills gonna be $2,000-$3,000 an hour. That's a lot different right there, brother. I'm gonna go on the month. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Even your dog is sniffing around you. He knows that's not good. I can't make this up, Mike. They on to you, Mike.
Yeah, that's interesting though, because everybody definitely had a different perspective, and now even knowing they weren't living together, I think all of our answers still stand with what we had too.
Yeah.
No, because
that's why I also say, especially for women, I just don't think that you should. This is how I think. I don't think that you should try to cover anything that you can't afford. Like, even on dates, if you can't afford the $350 bill, maybe you don't need to order all them things you started ordering. Because if he were to just walk, like, and that shouldn't happen, but if he were to just walk out and you can't cover it, like, I think it starts there. Like, stop trying to, like,
live a life that you not used to living.
That you can't provide for yourself. No, seriously.
Yo, we talked about this on the first season, and that's a good point, Stat, that you brought this up, because Murder said it. Murder said it the very first season, and that's when I knew that I had my friend back. That's when I knew. That's when I said, all right, this is still the Murder that I know. When he said, why would you buy her Louis, Cam? She's used to Old Navy. You get her Old Navy. See, that's how he grew. That's him. He's in there. Pause. That's the nigga. And I remember that episode. I looked at him. I said, yeah, you still there, nigga. It's still you, nigga.
But she can still be treated nice things. That's still a good thing too. I will, and I mean, obviously y'all know that. But
Stan, you waffling. You all over the place tonight with this.
Nah, because it's so many, like, that's where my mind is. I'm gonna ask Mike this question too, because now I'm curious on his response. But y'all, that is all the time. Oh, Mase, did you have a last thought?
Stat. Yeah, it's not just one thing in Old Navy. You get everything in Old Navy.
Bro, y'all are crazy. Anyways, y'all, that is all the time.
What do you want?
That is all the time that we have for today, Pac-Man. You know, it's always a pleasure to have you on the show.
Good show today, brother.
Okay, man.
I love y'all, bro.
I love y'all too. Be good, man.
Thank y'all for watching, and as always, it is what it is.
I'll say this, Stat. I'm a little disappointed. P, Stat, Larry, Taylor's on. I've never seen winners such as Mase and Mike so happy with mediocrity.
Yeah.
Like mediocrity and to be excited about it. Mike's happy with a draw. Mase happy with being with 500. I've never seen people be this excited about mediocrity.
I'm not happy about 500.
Somebody, person like me, I just couldn't do it. That's why I said I go down with the ship. We going down. I'm not happy about it. But to celebrate mediocrity is very disappointing from these two gentlemen. I actually have secondhand embarrassment, to be totally honest with you. So the audience, Mike, is my turn. If you want to go after me, fine. I just want to apologize to our audience. This is not the standard. This is not what we promote. This is not what we're usually about. And to be okay with a draw and 500, I just want to apologize to our audience for celebrating mediocrity. So I'll take the onus. Coach Rich voice. The onus is
Nigga will always take the onus for something crazy.
The onus is on me as responsibility for the brand. I'll take the onus on that.
But
Don't let your camera go out, Mike.
I want to provide a safe place for everybody to have safe fun. That's what I want to do.
This sound like Mike. This sound like Mike making a pitch to somebody he know right now. This don't got nothing to do with the show. This sound like
Mike said, "You gonna get a safe place."
This sound like Mike making a pitch. Anybody I deal with is gonna be in a safe place. All right,
Right.
All right, playmaker.
Daniel's mom, Regina Jackson, spoke on protecting her son from women who prey on millionaire athletes and responded to the backlash she receives on social media. She said he's been very acclimated in sports since he was young, but he doesn't know the business world. He doesn't know the predators or the vultures that could be out there, so he feels very comfortable in knowing that not only am I educated and qualified to do it, I'm also his mom. So I don't want this to be about her parenting, because that's her son. She can, parent however she chooses to parent. But I'm curious from you guys, what's some advice you wish you learned sooner when dealing with women entering the space of fame and money?
Man. That's interesting, because what she's basically saying is he's not ready. She told the whole world he's not ready.
That's a fact.
And he might be a lick. Pause.
That's a fact.
That's what she told everybody.
Yeah, he's
in hindsight, because if you're walking around with him, they just like, we gotta get him away from his mother. Once we get him away from his mother, we good.
Yeah.
You go over there and ask her this. I'm gonna go over there and give him the number. You know, they're gonna just have to tag team.
Yeah.
But what I think, what I could have learned, I think we learned everything we needed to know.
But what do you wish you learned sooner?
I kind of knew everything.
Oh.
What about you, Killer? I think we by the time we was 10, we saw so much. It was by the time you get 14, I was 28. Yeah. By the time I got 21, I was 50 years old.
Yeah. Well, listen, what I'll say is this before I tell you about what I learned and shouldn't have learned about Jaden and his mother. What I took, and I don't put this in street terms, I don't mean to be disrespectful about what I'm about to say, but I took it as she said, this nigga's slow. This nigga's they gonna get this nigga. So I got to stay by this nigga's side.
Yeah.
This nigga right here, I remember.
She doing her part though.
Yeah, I dig it. Listen, let me tell you something. This is a true story. My son was about 11. And then 11 or 12. Maybe 13. He was still in middle school, maybe seventh grade. So he comes back from the store, and this nigga got a shopping cart full of Valentine's Day candy, about 15 heart candies, the heart joints. I said, "What are you doing? You got a little shorty in school and all that?" He said, "Not one. I was going to give them to all the girls and, pass them out to all of them." I was like, all right. I ain't against that. All of them, I see where you're going with it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah. So, me and his mother wasn't together at the time. He comes see me on the weekends. He went home that weekend, that Sunday, to go to school Monday. His mother called me and said, "You know what the fuck your son trying to do?" The fuck is he talking about? He going to give all the girls fucking hearts in school and all this shit. You knew about this? I was like, I heard about it. I don't really know exactly what he said. Yeah, this nigga bugging the fuck out talking about he giving everybody hearts. I said, is it really wrong, little Romeo, son? He's like, he ain't doing it, Cam. And if you supported this, I'm telling you now, he's not doing it. I'm not letting him take one candy to school for none of the girls. And I was like, all right, it didn't work that way. But I'm just giving you a protective mother's point of view, even though this is a nigga with just heart candy. This ain't a nigga with 28 millions of dollars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're talking about 11-year-old as opposed to a 24-year-old also. But that's what I get from it. I get that same vibe. Like, if it was up to this nigga, he be broke right now.
Yeah.
That's what this mother's giving me.
Yeah, that's what she basically saying. Sometimes sometimes you train a child, but then after you train them, they still don't got it. And you gotta stay around.
Yeah, listen, man.
Said, I gotta watch. I'm protecting my investment.
Yeah, 100%. That's one of those situations.
And I support it.
She might knock on the door and said, "I just slipped a condom under the door." Make sure you strapped in there. Like, listen, and back to something I could have learned. No, Mase, I just say made it great. But time you're 10, you're 14. When you're 14, you're 28. When you're 28, you're 62. Growing up at home, let me tell people, and not just the streets, and not just women, and not just anything. Sometimes the best teacher is experience. Mm-hmm. It isn't about going to class. It isn't about what somebody could tell you. Niggas could talk to you till their face is blue and your ears fall off, and then you still don't listen. The best thing is experience. I knock on wood all the time and very, very thankful. You got to think about this, right? And knocking on wood and thanking God as well, 100%.
Meet Hostinger AI Website Builder, the easy way to launch your online store. Just describe what you need in the prompt.
Mase, multi-selling rapper, not just that, very successful businessman. Me, multi-selling, when I say multi-million sales in music, both of us, actor, philanthropist, businessman. I got one kid, he got two. How many kids? We could have been out, it could have been crazy. By the same women. Shit could have been wild out here now. I thank God all the time. Shit could have went left a few times now. Don't pop up tomorrow, ladies, neither.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah, but shit could have went.
Because we knew what to look out for.
That's the reason
we knew
I brought
about
it up.
all of that.
You know how many times, and not going with again. You know how many times girls say, "Yo, Cam, I think I'm pregnant." I said, "I don't know about who. I had a vasectomy." They like, "Oh, nah, I wasn't pregnant." Never had a vasectomy. You ain't gonna fool me. I fooled you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. All them games that girls play.
Letting a girl give you a condom.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we should use protection.
Right. Meet me at the hotel. They booked the room already. Nah, I'm changing the room. Nah, I'm not going in that room that you booked. Won't get me on tape. Have some niggas run up in here while I'm here. No, absolutely not. So thank God, 100%. To me, what Mase was trying to say, and I can't speak for him, but from what I got from what he's saying and what I'm saying, the best experience is teachers, because